Now, there was a problem, though. In the studies, there were both laboratory animal studies and human studies. And in each case, they were administering the product differently. In the animal studies, they were injecting it. In the human studies, they were giving it orally. But what I was finding is that in the animal studies, that's when the endurance increased. In the human studies, that really wasn't the case. So it looked like it was the delivery system that was actually leading to the effect of the product. And with the injections, that looked like it was the effective way to go.
Now, when you're talking injection, you're talking a shot, right?
A shot. Now, of course, that wasn't practical to give that to humans. So that really decreased the effectiveness of the product and really led me to wonder, what's the problem here?
Stay with that for a minute. Now, what happened when it was taken orally? Why didn't it work?
Well, I had a theory on that. Of course, it took me a while to figure this whole thing out and settle all the studies. But I think as the product got into the stomach, into the digestive process, and the acids in there are very high, I think the acid medium actually separated the product, separated the potassium and the magnesium from the aspartic acid. And when they weren't there, stuck together anymore, we couldn't get the stuff into the blood. And poof, it didn't work. And that's why the injection worked, because you don't have the low acid in the blood, and it was getting right into the system.
So that the whole stomach, it sort of checkmated the whole process.
That's right. Stopped it, slowed it down.
Now, how are you able to improve upon Labort's patent and also succeed with your product, X-Cell-R8?
Well, Dick, it was back in 1989 that I was doing all this work. And as I was continuing to research minerals and beginning to understand them, I found another doctor who, believe it or not, had a patented process that actually bound minerals to amino acids so they could bypass the hazardous journey through the intestinal tract and through the stomach. Oh, I said, whoa, this is really amazing. This may be the answer to Labort's delivery system. Now I may have a way to actually deliver the product in humans by mouth and get the effect that we saw in the animals.
So what happened?
Well, you can't imagine my excitement, but I had to go the next step.
Right.
Now,
You're a scientist,
I'm a scientist, and I can't get all caught up in the hype, and I wanted to prove that this system would actually work. So I set up some studies at Drexel University, along with Dr. Orion Taub. And the first test we set up was to look at the effect of an acid medium that you would find in the stomach on keeping this product stuck together. So we tested the old Labort formula and our new patented formula.
So it would go into the bloodstream intact, right?
Well, that was the theory. That's what I hoped would happen.
Okay, so what happened?
The results were absolutely amazing. The new compound stayed intact 95% on the acid test, and the old Labort formula broke apart 95%. Only 5% of it remained intact. I was so excited about it. I think I had the new delivery system that I needed.
You must have felt terrific.
Dick, I was so excited. I'd proven my hypothesis. I've been working on this for years, but I still had the acid test to go. We really had to see if the product worked and led to increases in endurance.